Mae pobl ifanc mewn sefyllfa mwy bregus nag erioed o'r blaen a materion o'r fath yn cael effaith uniongyrchol ar ein dyfodol ni. Mi fydd addysg safonol yn seiliedig ar wleidyddiaeth Prydain yn ac yn ehangach, yn sicrhau fod dyfodol cenedlaethau iau wedi diogelu. Fel y soniwyd eisoes, y materion y gwnaethom bleidleisio i blaenoriaethu yn ein tymor 2 flynedd cyntaf yw iechyd emosiynol ac iechyd meddwl, sbwriel a gwastraff plastig a sgiliau bywyd yn y cwricwlwm. Bydd fy nghyd aelodau yn helaethu ar y gwaith sy'n digwydd ym mhob un o'r meysydd hyn yn y man. Mwyn i'n gwaith fod yn effeithiol, ac mwyn i Senedd Ieuenctid Cymru allu cynrychioli holl bobl ifanc Cymru, mae'n hanfodol bod perthynas rhwng ni a'r cynulliad. Mae'r datganiad a ddarllenir gennyf yn fuan yn amlinellu'r egwyddorion i'r ddau sefydliad weithio gyda'i gilydd ar hyn y gall pobl ifanc ei ddisgwyl gennym ni. Pleidleisiodd Senedd Ieuenctid Cymru yn ddiweddar i gytuno'r datganiad, ac rydym newydd gynnal digwyddiad yn y pierhead i bwysleisio pwysigrwydd heddiw, o ran sicrhau bod ein gwaith yn cael ei ystyried gan y cynulliad. Dyma'r datganiad Senedd Ieuenctid Cymru a'r cynulliad. Mae'r datganiad hwn yn nodi'r egwyddorion sy'n sail i'r berthynas rhwng Cynulliad Cenedlaethol Cymru a Senedd Ieuenctid Cymru i sicrhau bod gan bobl ifanc yng Nghymru llais ar y lefel uchaf. Bydd Senedd Ieuenctid Cymru a Chynulliad Cenedlaethol Cymru yn gweithio gyda'i gilydd i sicrhau bod materion, penderfyniadau a gwaith Senedd Ieuenctid Cymru yn cael eu harwain gan eu aelodau a'r bobl ifanc y maent yn eu cynrychioli. Sicrhau bod gwaith Senedd Ieuenctid Cymru yn rhan annatod o'r broses gwneud penderfyniadau a strwythurau democrataidd yng Nghymru. Parhau i wella'r ffyrdd y mae pobl ifanc yn cymryd rhan mewn prosesau gwneud penderfyniadau yng Nghymru yn unol ag erthygl 12 o Gonfensiwn Cenhedloedd Unedig ar hawliau'r plentyn, sy'n datgan bod gan bobl ifanc yr hawl i ddweud ei barn yn rhydd ac i'w barn cael ei ystyried. Ymrwymo i hawliau pobl ifanc i gael y cefnogaeth sydd ei hangen i ymgysylltu â gwaith Senedd Ieuenctid Cymru a'i hannog i weithio, cyfathrebu ac ymgysylltu yn nwy iaith swyddogol y cynulliad. Sicrhau y gall pobl ifanc gyfrannu mewn amgylchedd hygyrch, cynhwysol a diogel, ac i weithredu yn ôl egwyddorion didwylledd a thryloiwder gan ddarparu adborth clir, hygyrch ac o ansawdd da ar gyfraniad pobl ifanc i waith Senedd Ieuenctid Cymru a busnes y cynulliad.
Diolch yn fawr iawn. Next speaker is Jonathan Dawes, the member for the Vale of Clwyd. Jonathan Dawes.
Diolch, Presiding Officer. To begin, I do have to say it's a real privilege for me today to be in the Chamber to talk about the really important issue to young people of life skills in the curriculum. And I thank the Welsh Youth Parliament for giving me this fantastic opportunity. As many Welsh Youth Parliament and Assembly members know, since my election, and in fact even thinking about before I was elected, I've been an advocate of life skills in the curriculum, and I am very honoured to talk to you today about the Welsh Youth Parliament's work and my work personally on this real key issue. After the Welsh Youth Parliament's first plenary session in February, members voted life skills as one of our top 3 issues, and I was very happy members supported this key issue after passionate speeches from members across Wales. Collectively, as a Youth Parliament, we have taken steps into making real change for young people on this issue. Recently, we have created life skills committees which have representatives from each region of Wales. In May, we launched our life skills survey to 11 to 25-year-olds during the Urdd Eisteddfod and have organised 2 consultation events on life skills, one in North Wales and the other in South Wales. All of these 3 actions will help us get a broad range of views from young people, from what they want to see in the new curriculum, and then we will debate these in the October Youth Parliament plenary session. I would like to encourage Assembly members to share our survey on social media, like many already have, and attend these consultation events to get the views on what should be in the new curriculum in terms of life skills, from people who will be experiencing the new curriculum, but who have also experienced the current and past curriculums. Because ultimately, this will help us learn from the mistakes of the old curriculum, but also the good points when designing a new one. In terms of me personally, this is a passion of mine, but it's by far the issue I get contacted about by young people on social media and young people who live in my constituency. Since my election, I have spoken to hundreds of young people and they all agree with me. Life skills should play a dominant role in the new curriculum. They do feel that despite spending 13 years in full-time education, they don't have the adequate skills that will help them achieve their potential in later life, including financial and political education. But it must be said, when I do speak to young people about the curriculum, and they are very passionate about this issue, the life skill that's brought up with me the most, that they all want to see, is CPR and basic first aid. Yeah. Many AMs across this chamber have quite rightly championed this issue, but myself and other Welsh Youth Parliament members support the ongoing British Heart Foundation campaign for CPR to be included in the 2022 curriculum. And I do hope that the government do think about this after the consultation period. It's important we do take a broad range of views from young people and that these views are considered at the highest level. And this is why being here in the chamber today, in front of all the Assembly members, is a massive step. The curriculum does present us with a real opportunity to change it for the better. And some Welsh Youth Parliament members have met with Education Minister Kirsty Williams to share their opinions and represent the views of young people in their areas on this real pressing matter. We have all been contributing to sharing the current consultation on the new curriculum, and I believe to achieve a curriculum that addresses the improvement of life skills, amongst other things, we must work together, cross-party, with the Welsh Youth Parliament to ensure Wales's new curriculum is something we can all be proud of. Thank you very much.
Our next speaker is Sandy Ibrahim, the partner elected member for Ethnic Minorities and Youth Support Team Wales. Sandy Ibrahim.
Thank you, Siarad. I'm Sandy Ibrahim and I represent East organisation in the Welsh Youth Parliament. Today, June 26th, as I and many other people know, it's an important day not just for a specific person, but for the whole Welsh Youth Parliament. So, today in my speech, I'll be going through the Emotional Mental Health Committee and a bit overview of where are we and what are our future plans are. As the majority of us today will know, that mental health problems affect 1 in 10 young people, which include anger, depression, loneliness, panic attacks, stress, anxiety, and conduct disaster, and are often a direct response to what is happening in their lives. But in order to reduce this number and help every single young person, we all need to work together. And I am really proud to say that a massive amount of work have been taking place in Wales to look further into the issue of emotional mental health for young people. And mainly that's what we all want to see, positive work and hopefully positive results. In April 2018, the Mind Over Matter report was published. This is basically a report on the step change needed in emotional and mental health support for children and young people in Wales. And exactly last week, the Assembly held an evidence session to follow up on the specific report. Moving on, working in the Mental Health Committee and also finding ways of improving positively, it obviously can't be just the Welsh Youth Parliament on its own, but mainly it will be all of us getting closer to organisation, people, or even young people working together to make this change and reach what we want to reach. And thankfully, until now, we have seen a lot of interest from organisations all across Wales, including Gofal, Mae'n, Cymru, and a few others too. Also, we are looking forward to start working closely with them through our team of work. Within the Emotional and Mental Health Committee, we have started taking actions to look into individual issues within this broad point. And in the future, we will work more towards and also analyse which areas we want to specifically focus on. Through our time in here, we will obviously need to work within specific organisations, and we have started to look a bit further into that theme too, in order to analyse who will the key organisation will to work with us. So lastly, before I close my speech, I just want to say that as much as I'm interested, I'm sure the whole Welsh Youth Parliament members are interested too for starting from hearing from as many as young people as possible, and also make sure that we are focusing and working on the issues positively and, most important, effectively. Thank you.
Now on Anwen Rodaway, and Anwen Rodaway is the partner elected member for Learning Disability Wales. Anwen Rodaway to speak.
Cyn y byddaf yn dechrau, rydw i eisiau cymryd eiliad I ddweud diolch i'r llywydd am y cyfle I siarad ar holl gynulliad yma yn y siambr heddiw. I am Anwen and I represent Learning Disability Wales in the Welsh Youth Parliament. I am a member of the Littering and Plastic Waste Committee, and today I would like to give you a brief overview of where we are and what our plans are for the first term of the Welsh Youth Parliament. At our most recent regional meeting, we formed committees to consider each of the 3 areas we have decided to work on. These brainstorming sessions were very productive and have given us a good starting point for understanding what the issues are, and we have some initial suggestions for moving forward. Members of the Littering and Plastic Waste Committee discussed personal experiences and opinions. We shared information on activities we have personally been involved in to address reducing the amount of littering and plastic waste, as well as other examples of the best practice we were aware of. Some members have been involved in litter picks, both in school and within the communities they live in. Others have been involved in initiatives in their schools. For example, one member's school have introduced recycling stations around the school so students can recycle their plastic bottles, paper, cardboard and food containers, when they were previously unable to. It is important to share these examples of best practice and encourage our own schools to make positive changes. It is very important to us that we have a full understanding of the issues young people across Wales would like us to address. We have started to engage with the young people of Wales and are beginning to have conversations around why littering and plastic waste is so important to them and what their top priorities for action in this area are. As well as these priorities, it is very important to us that our work within the Welsh Youth Parliament and the Littering and Plastic Waste Committee takes into consideration research done by other bodies and organisations, including the important work done by the Assembly. We are very encouraged by the decision to declare a climate emergency and the commitment to work to develop a plan for a carbon-zero future for Wales. We hope to work with you to bring the voice of young people in Wales to inform this plan. The community I live in have recently joined you in making their own declaration. I have joined the community working group with other young people in the community to make sure young people's concerns are heard. The Youth Parliament are aware of the recent report by the National Assembly's Climate Change, Environment and Rural Affairs Committee into the effects of microplastic and plastic pollution. It is vitally important we tackle not just the plastic we can see, but also the vast amount of microparticles and fibres we cannot. We commend the committee for this report and wholeheartedly agree with the conclusion of this report. Wales cannot waste another day in the battle against plastic pollution. The time to act is now. Diolch.
Ar y prif weinidog, Mark Drakeford.
Wel, Llywydd, diolch yn fawr a diolch wrth gwrs i'r bob Aelodau'r Senedd Ieuenctid. Mae'n bleser mawr I fi gymryd rhan yn y trafodaeth pwysig yma heddiw. A dwi'n diolchgar I bobl ifanc sydd yn cyfrannu. Diolch I bob un ohonoch chi am eich sylwadau, meddylgar a deallus. Mae Cymru'n arwain y ffordd gyda hawliau plant a phobl ifanc, a mae'r Senedd Ieuenctid yn enghraifft pwysig arall o sut y gallwn ni gryfhau ein democratiaeth drwy cynnwys chi fel bobl ifanc yn ein trafodaethau. Mae gennych chi safbwynt unigryw I gyfrannu a rydyn ni angen clywed eich sylwadau ar faterion mawr sy'n wynebu Cymru heddiw. And Llywydd, in what we've heard already, I think the really heartening thing is to see the way in which the agenda set out by members of the Youth Parliament chimes so well with the preoccupations of the National Assembly itself. The declaration of a climate emergency, the first national parliament anywhere in the world to take that step. The importance of mental health and well-being And very important indeed for us to hear today from someone representing young people with learning disabilities here in Wales. It's 100 years this year that we celebrate the foundation of learning disability nursing here in Wales. We've always, as a nation, had a particular interest in the well-being of people who have to make their way through life with a mental health condition that others are fortunate enough not to need to encounter. And as far as life skills in the curriculum are concerned, it's a reminder to us of why we are acting to extend to 16 and 17-year-olds in Wales the right to vote in local and National Assembly elections. Because participation in democracy is a life skill by itself. It's something you have to learn. It's something that you have to get used to. And the case for extending voting rights in Wales has been rooted in the belief that young people in our education system will now be properly prepared for those democratic duties, given the life skills that they need in order to be able to do that. We know that giving young people a voice in our democracy will encourage lifelong voting habits and greater participation in our democratic processes. The involvement of members of the Youth Parliament here on the floor with us this afternoon is a concrete example of the way in which we want to see our democracy develop into the future, giving everybody a stake in the futures that we create here in this chamber, and we're very grateful to you all for taking the time and the trouble to be with us this afternoon. Diolch yn fawr.
Galwaf yn awr ar gynrychiolwyr y grwpiau gwleidyddol. Arweinydd y Ceidwadwyr Cymreig, Paul Davies.
Diolch Llywydd, mae'n bleser gael y cyfle i siarad ar ran y Ceidwadwyr Cymreig ar y ddadl bwysig hon. Gai ddweud, Llywydd, mae creu Senedd Ieuenctid Cymru yn un o lwyddiannau mwyaf Cynulliad Cenedlaethol Cymru ac mae mor bwysig o ran cryfau llais pobl ifanc yma yng Nghymru. Hoffwn yn gyntaf oll ddiolch i Aelodau'r Senedd Ieuenctid a gorodd y ddadl hon am ei hyreithiau arbennig a deallus. Mae'n gwbl glir bod ei cyfraniadau wedi cael ei ymchwilio a'i hystyried yn dda iawn, a mae'n yn sicr wedi rhoi digon i ni feddwl am wrth ystyried siwt yr ydym ni fel aelodau cynulliad yn mynd i'r afel a rhai o'r materion pwysicaf sy'n wynebu ein cymdeithas. Wrth gwrs, y pwnc cyntaf y mae'r Senedd Ieuenctid wedi dewis canolbwyntio arno yw iechyd meddwl a lles emosiynol sy'n fater holl bwysig i bawb yng Nghymru. Ar yr ochr hon i'r siambr, i ni yn awyddus i weld mwy o waith yn cael ei wneud i annog mesurau ataliol cryfach ac ymyriadau cynnar. Enghraifft, i ni am weld ysgolion ledled Cymru yn cymryd camau i ddatblygu ymwybyddiaeth ofalgar yn ymgylchedd eu hysgol ac i ni am i gyflogwyr edrych ar ffyrdd y gallai busnesau ddarparu cymorth mwy cefnogol i'r rhai sy'n byw ac yn gweithio gyda chyflyrau iechyd meddwl. I ni eisoes yn gwybod fod amaethyddiaeth yn cario un o'r cyfraddau hunanladdiad uchaf, ac felly dwi'n credu bod hi'n deg dweud y gallai unrhyw un ohono ni ei chael un anodd ymdopi a'n iechyd meddwl unrhyw bryd yn ein bywydau. Nid oes ots ble eich chi'n byw neu ble eich chi'n gweithio, i ni gyd yn ddynol ac felly allwn ni gael trafferth gyda phryderon a phwysau unrhyw amser o'n bywydau. Felly mae'n hanfodol bod dull Llywodraeth Cymru o ymdrin ag iechyd meddwl yn cwmpasu ei holl feisydd polisi, fel bod Llywodraeth Cymru yn ystyried yr effaith y gallai strategaethau ei chael ar lles iechyd meddwl pobl pan fyddant yn cyflwyno strategaethau ar gyfer yr economi, yr amgylchedd a thai. Dwi'n hynod o falch fod y Senedd Ieuenctid wedi dewis sgiliau bywyd yn y cwricwlwm fel ei ail blaenoriaeth oherwydd mae fy nghyd aelodau minnau wedi bod yn ymgyrchu dros hyn ers peth amser. Mae fy nghyd aelod Susie Davies, enghraifft, wedi bod yn arwen y ffordd wrth alw am ddiffriblwyr gael eu rhoi mewn ysgolion ac i ddysgu sgiliau cymorth cyntaf pwysig fel CPR mewn ysgolion ledled y wlad. Mae fy nghyd aelod Mark Isiwr hefyd wedi bod yn galw am ychwanegu iaith arwyddion Prydain at y cwricwlwm cenedlaethol ac ymfynediad gwell at wasanaethau iaith arwyddion i blant a phobl ifanc yn meysydd iechyd a thrafnidiaeth cyhoeddus. A fydd aelodau yn ymwybodol mod i wedi galw am well gwasanaethau cymorth i blant ac bobl ifanc sy'n cael trafferth gydag awtistiaeth gan gynnwys hyfforddiant i athrawon a gweithwyr addysgol fel bod dysgwyr ag awtistiaeth yn cael mynediad at y gofal a'r cymorth priodol drwy'r system addysg. Yn olaf, Llywydd, dwi'n falch taw trydydd flaenoriaeth y Senedd Ieuenctid i'w taclo sbwriel a gwastraff plastig. Mae'r pwnc yma'n sicr wedi ei wthio i frig yr agenda gwleidyddol yn ddiweddar oherwydd rhaglenni fel Blue Planet sydd wedi codi ymwybyddiaeth y mater yma ymysg y cyhoedd. Mae digon o enghreifftiau o arfer da ledled Cymru sydd yn delio â sbwriel y gwastraff plastig, ond mae'n glir fod angen i ni wneud fwy i hyrwyddo'r gweithgareddau hwnnw, a mae yna gyfrifoldeb gyda ni gyd fel unigolion i fod yn llawer mwy cyfrifol ar fel i ni mynd i'r afel a'r problem enfawr yma. I ni gyd yn ffodus iawn i fyw mewn gwlad mor brydferth, ond mwyn cadw ei harddwch ar gyfer y bobl ifanc sydd gyda ni heddi ac i'r cenedlaethau y dyfodol, mae'n hanfodol ein bod ni'n gwneud popeth o fewn ein gallu i'w ddiogelu a'i gadw'n lan. Felly, wrth gloi Llywydd, gaf unwaith eto o ran y Ceidwadwyr Cymreig ddiolch i Aelodau'r Senedd Ieuenctid sydd eisoes wedi siarad am eu cyfraniadau, ac hefyd i holl Aelodau'r Senedd am y gwaith da maen nhw wedi wneud yn barod yn yr amser byr ers iddynt cael ei ethol. Edrychaf ymlaen at glywed mwy gan y Senedd Ieuenctid ar ei blaenoriaethau yn y dyfodol ac i weithio'n agos iawn gyda nhw i ddatblygu syniadau a sicrhau bod y syniadau hynny yn cael ei gwireddu. Ac wrth gwrs, fe fyddwn ni ar ochr hon i'r siambr yn cefnogi'r cynnig hyn sydd ger ein bron ni heddiw. Diolch yn fawr.
Ar ran Plaid Cymru, Rhina Biorwerth.
Diolch yn fawr iawn, Llywydd, a dwi'n gwybod mod i'n siarad ar ran aelodau o bob plaid yma drwy ddeud ysbryd mor braf sy'n yma yn yr Senedd heddiw yma, ac bydda hi'n dda cael teimlo yr ysbryd yma yn eich cwmni chi fel aelodau y Senedd Ieuenctid lawer tro eto yn y dyfodol. Mae yna lawer mewn gwleidyddiaeth sy'n destun digalondid, y priniad rhwng yrfa fel newyddiadurwr neu fel gwleidydd yn hun. Mae difaterwch yn rhywbeth sydd wedi bod yn peri pryder i fi. Yn fwy diweddar, mae anoddefgarwch mewn gwleidyddiaeth yn rhywbeth dyla, dwi'n meddwl, yn poeni ni i gyd. Felly mae cael rhywbeth i wirioneddol i ddathlu mewn gwleidyddiaeth yn braf iawn, ac mae gweld ffurfio a dilyn datblygiad cynnar yn Senedd Ieuenctid Genedlaethol ni yn rhywbeth sy'n destun balchder mawr i ni gyd. Senedd Ieuenctid sy'n yn rhoi cyfle nid yn unig i bobl ifanc leisio barn, ond hefyd sy'n fodd o godi ymwybyddiaeth ymysg pobl ifanc ledled Cymru o'r system wleidyddol, y system seneddol da ni'n rhan ohoni a sy'n cael effaith ar eich bywydau chi gyd. Ac wrth gwrs, Senedd Ieuenctid sy'n blatfform i ddylanwadu go iawn ar benderfyniadau. Mae'ch Senedd chi yn llwyfan i helpu pobl ifanc drwyddach chi i ddod yn rhan o wneud y penderfyniadau hynny sy'n mynd i siapio eich dyfodol chi i gyd. A dwi'n edrych ymlaen i weld hynny'n dod yn fwy a mwy amlwg wrth i'r oedran pleidleisio gael ei ymestyn i rhai sy'n rhwng 11 a 19 oed. Felly mae'n wych gweld eich bod chi wedi mynd ati'n syth, wedi penderfynu rhoi ffocws clir ar 3 testun sy'n bwysig i chi, yn wahanol i genedlaethau y gorffennol. Dwi'n meddwl mae'ch cenhedlaeth chi wedi deall pwysigrwydd a gwerth siarad am iechyd meddwl. Mae dealltwriaeth o gyflyrau iechyd meddwl yn well nag erioed, ac mi all pwysau, dwi'n meddwl, y Senedd Ieuenctid sicrhau bod ymchwil a chefnogaeth a gwasanaethau iechyd meddwl a llesiant yn dod yn rhan gwbl greiddiol o brofiad addysg, iechyd, gyrfaol a chymdeithasol pobl ifanc ar hyd a lled Cymru. Mae sgiliau bywyd wedyn ar y cwricwlwm yn ardal bwysig iawn i roi sylw iddi hi. Mae troi o berson ifanc i oedolyn yn rhywbeth gwych. Da chi'n amlwg yn mwynhau y cyfnod yma yn eich bywydau. Dwi'n cofio'r cyfnod efo cyffro a hapusrwydd mawr, ond wrth gwrs mae yna heriau yn dod yn y cyfnod yna mewn bywyd o fod yn gyfrifol yn ariannol, gofalu am eich iechyd eich hunan neu gofalu am iechyd pobl eraill drwy CPR ac yn y blaen. Felly ie, be am sicrhau bod y gefnogaeth da chi eisiau gael yno i chi drwy'r system addysg. Ac mae'r ymwybyddiaeth gynyddol wedyn sy'n tyfu ar ein ffordd wastraffus ni o fyw, yn galonogol iawn hefyd, a chi, bobl ifanc sy'n arwain mewn gymaint o ffyrdd yn cynnwys ar y defnydd o blastig. Felly, efo'ch help chi, mi all Cymru gael gwared a rai o'n patrymau diog a di-feddwl o ddiw. Felly, bwrwch ati hi. Cofiwch y bydd cefnogaeth a phlatfform y cynulliad yma o hyd i chi, ond mae hefyd yn bwysig i ni beidio ymyrryd yn eich gwaith chi a gadael i chi liwio y ffordd. Go for it. The reins are very much in your hands. You are firmly in control. It's been a pleasure to share the Senedd chamber with you today. Thanks for raising all our spirits today, and we all look forward to seeing your accomplishments through the Youth Parliament of Wales and way, way beyond.
Plaid, Brexit, Mark Reckless.
I too would like to give a warm welcome to our members of the Welsh Youth Parliament. I strongly suspect that some of you here today will be elected to join us in the Assembly in due course. Unfortunately, too often the positive cross-party work which goes on in the committees or the adjacent rooms to this chamber is not widely reported. Headlines are made when crosswords are exchanged in this chamber on much, including the issues which the Youth Parliament has highlighted. We are, however, agreed. As we heard earlier, and thank you, the Children, Young People and Education Committee produced a report on the changes we need to see in mental health support provision for young people in Wales. I was on that committee, and I was extraordinarily impressed by the work of the chair of that committee, the member for Torfaen, Lynn Neagle. Lynn is a Labour member, and we have our differences, most obviously in this chamber on Brexit. But I have spent at least as much time agreeing with her on the issue of mental health support for young people. And I have nothing but praise for her work in this area, including her role on the Task and Finish group set up by Welsh Government. When I was a teenager, and I'm sure other members of the Assembly would agree, discussing one's emotional well-being was not as commonplace as it is today. We are pleased to see that the Welsh Youth Parliament is contributing to an atmosphere in which young people can get support more easily, because there is still stigma, if less than there was, and there are also still gaps in support. As Lynn said in her foreword to the report Mind Over Matter, it is estimated that 3 children in every average-sized classroom will have a mental health issue. By the age of 14, half of all mental health problems will have begun. We are all concerned about this, and we all must do more as an Assembly, as must Welsh Government, if we are genuinely to treat mental health equally with physical health, which I believe is the ambition of us all. I would particularly value the input of the Youth Parliament on how much greater reported incidents of mental health problems reflects greater willingness to be open about this issue, or the degree to which it reflects greater pressures on young people today with the rise of online bullying and the pressures of social media. To finish, and I hope she will not mind, I'd like to again quote the member for Torfaen's words on mental health from the committee report. This is a subject that touches us all, an area in which we all have a responsibility and an ability to make changes happen. Colleagues, let's reflect on the good that we can do when we work with each other. Let's come together on the issues in this motion, and let's make those changes happen.
Mi fyddai'n galw nawr ar Aelodau Senedd Ieuenctid Cymru o bob un o'r rhanbarthau, yn gyntaf i Ifan Jones, aelod Ynys Môn. Ifan Jones.
Pnawn da pawb. Mae bod yn aelod o Senedd Ieuenctid Cymru yn y misoedd dwytha wedi bod yn fraint, a dwi wedi cael gwneud ffrindiau efo'r pobl ifanc anhygoel yma. Yn rhanbarth y gogledd, rydym wedi bod yn gweithio efo'n gilydd ar sawl topic yn cynnwys sgiliau bywyd yn y cwricwlwm, a fyddwn nhw'n cynnal digwyddiad efo pobl ifanc eraill ym Mhrifysgol Glyndŵr yn Fuan i gael glywed eu barn nhw amdano. Mae'n hynod o bwysig fod llais bob person ifanc yn cael ei glywed, eu pellter o'r brifddinas, a rwyf yn falch iawn cael cynrychioli Ynys Môn a sicrhau bod lleisio pobl ifanc fy Mro yn cael ei glywed yn y Senedd. Rydym hefyd wedi bod yn trafod am iechyd meddwl a be fedrwn ni fel Senedd Ieuenctid i wneud mwyn helpu y bobl ifanc sy'n gorfod gwynebu hunllef wrth geisio cael y cymorth iechyd meddwl priodol. Rydym wedi cael cyfarfod sawl aelod cynulliad yn cynnwys Rhyn ap Iorwerth ac Ann Jones, sydd wedi bod yn ddiddorol iawn wrth i ni ddarganfod mwy am ei rôl ac a gweld ei cefnogaeth tuag at y Senedd Ieuenctid. Ein bod ni yma heddiw i ddathlu, rhaid cofio fod 200,000 o blant mewn tlodi yng Nghymru, cannoedd yn gorfod disgwyl misoedd am gymorth iechyd meddwl, ac mae'r byd o'n cwmpas yn cael ei ddinistro gan newid hinsawdd. Mae'n rhaid i ni, fel cynrychiolwyr Cymru, weithio hefo'n gilydd i greu gwlad gwell a mwy chydradd i pawb. Mae ganddo ni ddyletswydd i sicrhau bod pob pobl ifanc Cymru yn cael y dechrau gorau posib i fywyd. Ni ddyliwn orfod disgwyl fisoedd am gymorth iechyd meddwl, ni ddyliwn orfod dioddef mewn tlodi, ni ddyliwn orfod poeni am ein dyfodol. Diolch.
Siaradwr nesaf yw Alice Hall, aelod yr Rhondda.
Diolch Llywydd. Rydw i'n hynod o ddiolchgar i gael fod yma heddiw mwyn dathlu digwyddiad mor bwysig i hanes Cymru, sef sesiwn cyntaf ar y cyd rhwng y Senedd Ieuenctid a'r Cynulliad, y sesiwn gyntaf o'i fath yn y byd, a hynny yn ystod yr 20fed flwyddyn o ddatganoli. Dwi yma yn cynrychioli fy nghyd aelodau o de-orllewin Cymru heddiw. Ers cwrdd am y tro cyntaf ym mis Chwefror, rydym ni fel aelodau ranbarth y de-orllewin wedi ymgymryd mewn llawer o bethau gwahanol mwyn cwrdd â phobl ifanc. Mae rhai aelodau wedi cynnal gwasanaethau ysgol ar y waith y Senedd Ieuenctid, tra bod rai wedi cynnal sesiynau llai gyda unigolion, grwpiau fach a grwpiau ieuenctid lleol. Mae rhan fwyaf ohonom ni hefyd wedi cwrdd â llawer ohonoch chi, aelodau Cynulliad, mwyn trafod problemau yn ein ardaloedd ni, neu i sgwrsio am mudiadau ac achosion rydym ni'n cefnogi. Tua mis yn ôl, is i gwrdd a liamwyd lle buom ni'n trafod period poverty a diffyg cymorth i ddisgyblion a phobl ifanc sy'n dioddef o broblemau iechyd meddwl. Rydym yn cymryd ein rôl o gynrychioli llais bobl ifanc ein ardaloedd lleol ni o ddifrif, ac yn ddiolchgar am yr amrywiaeth o gyfleuon trwy'r Senedd Ieuenctid i sicrhau bod modd i'r lleisiau yma gael eu clywed. Fel ranbarth, rydym ni wedi cwrdd yn ein pwyllgorau i drafod sut i symud ymlaen gyda'r achosion dewisom ni fel Senedd Ieuenctid, sef sgiliau bywyd yn y cwricwlwm, sbwriel a gwastraff plastig, a chefnogaeth iechyd meddwl ac emosiynol. Ein prif ffocws ar hyn o bryd yw sgiliau bywyd yn y cwricwlwm, gan fod y cwricwlwm newydd yn cael ei gyflwyno y flwyddyn nesaf. Mwyn casglu barn pobl ifanc yn ein ranbarth, rydym ni fel Senedd Ieuenctid wedi cyhoeddi holiadur ar-lein. Rydym ni hefyd yn edrych ymlaen at ein digwyddiad mis nesaf, lle mae athrawon, disgyblion a grwpiau ieuenctid wedi cael eu gwahodd mwyn ymgymryd mewn sesiynau holi ac ateb a llawer o weithdai wahanol. Mi fydd y digwyddiad yma yn Abertawe yn ein galluogi ni i weld safbwyntiau pobl o dros de Cymru i gyd ar mater sgiliau bywyd yn y cwricwlwm, ac hefyd yn ei alluogi nhw i siarad efo ni a llawer o bobl arall fel unigol am y peth. I gloi, hoffwn i ddiolch eto i chi am wrando arna heddiw ac am yr holl gefnogaeth rydych chi fel aelodau Cynulliad Cymru wedi rhoi hyd yma ac yn parhau i roi ni yn ystod ein tymor ni fel aelodau Senedd Ieuenctid Cymru. Diolch.
A'r siaradwr nesaf yw Angel Esiadwm, ac Angel Esiadwm yw aelod etholedig partner ar gyfer Race Council Cymru ac yn siarad ar ran rhanbarth y De Ddwyrain. Angel Esiadwm.
Diolch yn fawr, Llywydd. I'm Angel Esiadwm and I'm here to represent the South East Wales region. Firstly, I would like to reiterate what a significant day this truly is, as we all gather today to celebrate 20 years of devolution in Wales. Regarding the work of the region, in our regional meetings we shared our hopes and aspirations about our work as Welsh Youth Parliament members. The main consensus was that we hope to make an impact and difference to Wales's youth and empower the voices of young people. In our latest meeting, we formed the 3 committees based off of the 3 key issues voted in our session in the Chamber. Research was then undertaken to see what the National Assembly had already done or were doing to tackle the issue, in order to avoid any overlaps. We then discussed our goals and the steps we would have to take to be successful. The Youth Parliament has used events such as the Jamboree in the Senedd and the Aelodau Eisteddfod in May to further promote our work and receive comments from a diverse range of children and young people. The use of technology, in particular with the Life Skills in the Curriculum survey, has enabled us to reach a huge sum of young people in Wales, and in doing so, increase the participation, ensuring that we truly do give the youth a voice. As a resident of Cardiff, I have worked alongside the elected representatives of the Cardiff constituencies and other partner-elected members from Cardiff on tackling the issues in our city. We have met with many Assembly members, such as Andrew Davis, who was the first to reach out to us, and Jenny Rathbone, who helped us with our speeches for the Chamber. Thank you to all of those who took time out of their busy schedule to meet with us. Whilst this event is about celebrating how far we have come, it is also an opportunity to look forward to the future. This is just the beginning of our work for the Welsh Youth Parliament, and I am looking forward to developing over the next 18 months alongside my fellow members to shape a better Wales for our generation. I am proud to be a Welsh Youth Parliament member, and so far it has been great to be a representative for them. Thank you.
A siaradwr nesaf felly yw Cai Phillips, a Cai Phillips yw'r aelod dros gorllewin gyfyrddin a des yw'r Benfro. Cai Phillips.
Diolch, Llywydd. Pnawn da, ac mae yn brynawn da iawn yma yn y Senedd. Fe enw i yw Cai Phillips a dwi'n aelod Senedd Ieuenctid dros orllewin cyfyrddin a des i'r Benfro. Mae heddiw yn ddwrnod hanesyddol a phwysig, gan ei fod yn rhoi cyfle i ni gwrdd a chydweithio gyda'r aelodau hun. Ar un ochr, profiad a doethineb. Ar yr ochr arall, brwdydedd a syniadau newydd. Gobeithio gallwn gydweithio i fatrys rhoi o'r problemau mawr sy'n ein gwynebu fel cenedl. Mae hefyd yn fyrnod i ddathlu 20 mlynedd o ddatganoli, ac wrth gwrs, roedd canlyniad Sir Gaerfyrddin wedi sicrhau bendant i sefydlu Cynulliad i Gymru. Rwy'n falch iawn o gynrychioli fy nghyd aelodau yn rhanbarth canolbarth a gorllewin Cymru. Dyma ardal sy'n godidog iawn gyda treithau, mynyddoedd a chefn gwlad. Mae yna 7 aelod yn y rhanbarth, sef Arianwen, Lois, Caleb, Emily, Rhys, Eli a fi. Ni yw'r Magnificent 7 y rhanbarth. Ac ers cael ein ethol, rydym wedi cyfarfod 2 waith a thraddodwyd pynciau llosg sy'n bwysig i bobl ifanc ac yn benodol y 3 mater a gafodd ei ddewis yn ein cyfarfod seneddol cyntaf. Mae'n braf adrodd nôl ein bod wedi derbyn ymateb positif gan bobl ifanc yn rhanbarth. Mae'r aelodau wedi codi ymwybyddiaeth mewn gwleidyddiaeth ac enyn diddordeb ym materion lleol, cenedlaethol a rhyngwladol. Rydym yn sicr bod ein presenoldeb ar wefannau cymdeithasol wedi helpu godi proffil gwaith a Senedd Ieuenctid. Hyn, sdim byd gwell na chwrdd wyneb yn wyneb a'n cyfoedion a chael sgyrsiau am yr hyn sy'n bwysig ac yn ei poeni. Enghraifft, drwy waith gwych cynghorau sirol ieuenctid fel yr un yn Sir Gar. Hefyd, mae nifer o aelodau wedi bod i ymweld ag ysgolion a sefydliadau yn ei otholaethau. Yn ogystal, bydd yr aelodau yn mynychu rhai o'r digwyddiadau mwyaf haf, fel Eisteddfod Genedlaethol a'r Sioe Frenhinol mwyn casglu barn pobl ifanc, ac edrychaf ymlaen yn bersonol ar glywed barn ymwelwyr ifanc yn y Sioe. Mae'r ffyrdd hyn o ymgysylltu gyda phobl ifanc yn sicrhau bod pawb yn cael y siawns i ddweud ei dweud. Mae'r digwyddiad ar ddatganiad heddiw yn mynd i rhoi sylfaen cadarn i'r Senedd Ieuenctid am fynyddoedd i fod. Mae'n rhoi sicrwydd a hyder i aelodau Senedd Ieuenctid wrth wneud gwaith yn eu hardaloedd lleol ac o fewn eu phwyllgorau. A bydd ei gwaith a gynelir i bwrpas gan bydd ei cynulliad yn gwrando ac yn gweithredu ar y hyn sydd gan yr ifanc i ddeud. Rydym yn edrych ymlaen at yr her. Diolch.
Fi'n galw nawr ar gadeirydd y Pwyllgor Plant, Pobl Ifanc ac Addysg i Gaer Dadl, Lynn Eagle.
Thank you, Llywydd. It is a genuine honour to close today's momentous debate and to have the opportunity to thank everybody who's been involved over many months and years to help us reach this important point in the history of our democracy here in Wales. It's impossible to pay tribute to everyone individually, but our gratitude is significant nonetheless. Our particular thanks must go to the Welsh Youth Parliament members. Having you here today with us is a genuine privilege for the Assembly. And can I say, from one inaugural member of the Assembly in 1999 to all of you as inaugural members of our Youth Parliament 20 years later, it's great to be amongst the first. Today marks a significant milestone in our work as a National Assembly and a Youth Parliament. Our commitment to working together as representatives of the people of Wales across their ages is one I warmly welcome as Chair of the Children, Young People and Education Committee. It's clear from today's discussions that as two elected bodies we share the same ambition. Our aim is to enable our people, whether young, old or anything in between, to live happy and healthy lives. I firmly believe that working together will provide us with a better opportunity of realising that ambition for the people of Wales. There is great truth in the old saying that the whole is often greater than the sum of its parts. It is apt that as we approach the 30th anniversary of the United Nations Convention on the Rights of the Child, and in the year that the Office of the Children's Commissioner for Wales celebrates an 18th birthday, our Youth Parliament begins its work. The three priority areas you have identified have the potential to transform lives for the better. As many people know, the emotional and mental health of children and young people is an area particularly close to my heart, and I thank the members who have made reference to the committee's Mind Over Matter work today. I know I speak for all of us when I say that we are looking forward with great excitement and hope to watching your progress and seeing the outcomes of your hard work. But it is my firm belief that we shouldn't only sit on the sidelines and watch your progress. Our committee has already benefited greatly from engaging with the Welsh Youth Parliament on proposals to remove the defence of reasonable punishment. Hearing the views of children and young people has been important to us in all elements of our committee's work, and we look forward to building on this during the Youth Parliament's two-year term and beyond. I would encourage all other committees and the Youth Parliament to continue this mutually beneficial interaction. We have lots to learn from and share with each other. I'd like to close today's joint proceedings by re-emphasising Article 12 of the United Nations Convention on the Rights of the Child, already referred to by Maisie Evans, Welsh Youth Parliament member for Torfaen, so eloquently in her opening address. Article 12 states that young people have the right to express their views freely and have their opinions listened to in all matters affecting them. The establishment of the Welsh Youth Parliament and the signing today of the joint declaration setting out the principles of how we will work together is a huge milestone in our journey towards achieving that ambition. So I will close by wishing all of us well in our joint endeavours. Pob hwyl I ni oll, a diolch I gyd.
Yn unol â rheol sefydlog 11.15, mae'r Pwyllgor Busnes wedi penderfynu y cynnelyr y bleidlais ar ddiwedd y ddadl yma ar y cynnig, ac mae'r Senedd Ieuenctid eisoes wedi cytuno'r datganiad ar y cyd, ac dwi'n nawr yn galw felly am bleidlais o'r Cynulliad Cenedlaethol ar y cynnig ar y datganiad ar y cyd. Agor y bleidlais. Cau'r bleidlais. O blaid 48, neb yn ymatal, neb yn erbyn, ac felly mae'r datganiad ar y cyd a'r gydweithio gyda'r Senedd Ieuenctid wedi baso'n unfrydol gan y Cynulliad Cenedlaethol. Diolch yn fawr iawn I bawb, a fyddwn ni'n dod â'r sesiwn yma I ben ag ail gychwyn am hanner awr wedi 2. Diolch yn fawr.